opponents will try it again. Start me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring,
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Gets around him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the 40-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. These 2 teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. First carry for Rachaad White. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Looking to throw. May. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Well, they were advancing passing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage of what's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Bounds across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in a victory over Arizona.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing here is May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Horton. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
4th down. Here's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And they go play action with May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now 2nd and 3. To throw, it's May. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. You look at this Niner defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Second down and 8. To the air, May. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Here's May. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. They'll try and throw forward May.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to... Rifles well, that's going to be intercepted.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And
he finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. this one away.
McCole Hartman on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle. The Niners at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Okay, ready?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
60 by 6. Dragon 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw with May.
He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
15 yards on the play.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
Back to throw. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
24-yard gain.
From the gun, it's May.
First down, Seattle.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Elijah Arroyo,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They're going to look to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 19 yards. And the 49ers
Here we go.
First down.
An option give now to Mitchell.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready? Pass the 60.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 8 yards out.
And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, who can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
No, fumble. It's out. It's loose.
cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Pass caught, Arroyo right side. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, May with it. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, it's May. Touchdown! Jackson Smith-Njigba as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
68, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go, set. 60.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
It's now 4th down and
Warriors 70. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throwing an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
19, 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's got it with the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And across the track into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Throwing here is May. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. Slot man moves right.
1st down, Seahawks.
And they go play action with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
On play action, May.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Kyle Williams.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
What an advantage having a lead guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Jordan Watkins.
57 yards.
And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Racing to the end zone.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 82 yards.
And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Ooh, the juke. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 43. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
18,
4
5
yards on the pickup. Second down.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Derek Hall in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So the field goal unit is coming on here. And, boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. And his kick here is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Trying the left side with Walker. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 49ers, 46 yards.
Here's May. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be third and 19. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now here's Michael Dixon. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. A gain of 3, second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, They gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about also all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
First down.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
25-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down.
Same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll drop to throw.
Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Here we go.
2nd and 6.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Ready?
Back to throw again. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Derek Hall
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And got his man complete.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
They run over the center with Mitchell. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A 28-yard gain. And the Seahawks.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. He can't get him down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
Opting to run again here with White. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad White, 47 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
49ers 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go. Set.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
To number 85.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go check. Go check. Ready, ready.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60.
On play action, they'll throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw.
That's taken in by his big tight end.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come 19. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Gotta be lying. Ready.
They'll look to throw here.
That is caught. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
49er first down.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go.
18, 5 in.
Looking to throw.
And to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
19 yards. And a 49er.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
KaVontae Turpin.
A 5-yard touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Well, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And they will take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Seahawks,
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the Jeep. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. he's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like